I'm like, hold up, Slim.
I'm sick of the way you motherfuckers.
I ain't shaking the job.
All right, look. We back and we under duress here for a second. Is somebody down now?
4100 Grand Podcast was in it by. Brought to you by.
Right. All right, look, we're back. We're getting ready to talk about Nicki Minaj, but before we do that, my co-host here reminded me that I skipped something. So, 4100 Grant, brought to you by, and sponsored by.
The
Hell yeah.
Tipsy Tea.
That's well done.
I like that.
Good job.
That went a lot better than I thought it
Not
was.
smooth. Niggas was nervous. Palms
no
sweating.
Nah, for real.
Niggas like the interview sweat. Palms sweating. Arms is heavy.
I needed bulletin board material.
Nah, for real.
I need a bullet. Hey, I need a
Over that motherfucker.
Yeah, he had us nervous.
Hey, I need a bulletin board material.
Waving that motherfucker around with one of
For
the
y'all on the podcast right now, Dre just popped open the bottle. We got a lot to celebrate real quick. You know, Vic did some big things this week, man.
That's really fast though.
You want to talk about it real quick, Vic?
Yeah, real quick, man. If you know me, cars has always been my thing.
Facts.
But
Came to the dark side.
Yeah, man. I've changed careers, so I'm moving into the IT field.
a professional.
And what you get done this week, Vic?
I graduated, man. It was
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My motherfucking man.
Appreciate y'all, man. It was
Naked strippers on me.
it was a quick boot camp.
Okay.
And I went from 0 to having a CompTIA A+ certification.
Boom.
Hey, that's
Okay.
congratulations.
But there's more news though, right? There's more to it, right?
Deal.
What
Didn't you secure something too?
Got a jizz.
Calvin got a job, nigga.
Already got a position. It's a contract, but to get it before you even finish the course.
Let's speak about you.
Yeah,
somebody say
pretty much.
McDonald's.
So start to finish, how long?
It took me, start to finish, me about 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, about 4 months.
That's not
This is
bad.
what I be talking about with the scammers, nigga. I got you over here putting in the work and getting it done. You feel me? That's where I'm going with it.
My man got his
Proud of you, man.
certification.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Definitely
Yeah, I
proud of
appreciate
you,
that.
man.
So that's where the pop in the bottle came from. We are celebrating.
And we still in September, bitches. It's still my month. I don't give a fuck if Virgo season over. Libras can eat a dick from the back. Even though I got some Libra family. Love you. But it's Virgos.
So while Vic is pouring up, we getting ready to talk about all things Nicki Minaj. So, if you got a seatbelt, put that bitch on. Because this is getting ready to get wild. Nicki Minaj is...
Hey man, you can't be crying around like no bitch, man.
This nigga's talking to the baby.
So Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, pleaded guilty.
No, because his last name is Petty. His last name is Petty, so I see why he got me. Yeah.
But I had the nerve to say it twice, like I was right the first time.
Platypus.
Pleaded guilty earlier this month for failing to register as a sex offender after he moved to the state of California.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Jennifer Howe, Howe,
H-O-U-G-H.
it's got to be Howe, bruh.
It's Howe.
It's Howe?
Because it's like when you spell though, O-U-G-H.
Yeah.
Though. Ho.
I don't want to call her a hoe,
How?
so I'm going to say Howe.
It's the OU, it's the long O, it's the how.
Got it.
It's not a...
Meanwhile, Jennifer Howe.
Can it just be hoe until proven otherwise?
Nah. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Man, this woman's a victim. She's a victim,
I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, Jennifer Howe, I almost said hoe again.
You almost did.
Jennifer Howe, whom Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband, was convicted of assaulting in 1995. She's been going around sharing her story. She does have a book. Is there a book coming out? There's something coming out.
I think she's doing a
tour or something.
series
or something like that.
Like a short series or something.
So on Wednesday morning, Howe gave her first televised interview on The Real, where she and her lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, discussed the defamation and witness intimidation lawsuit that she has against Petty and Minaj. Before introducing their host, I'm not going to go into that. I actually just play a little bit of it.
Speaking up today. I'm tired of being afraid. I feel like the actions that were taken in regards to this whole situation have put me in a different type of fear at my age now, and it was wrong, and I don't want to be afraid anymore. So the only way not to be afraid is to continue to speak up.
Let's take it back to the beginning. What was your first interaction with Kenneth Petty?
It was September 16th of 94. It was a Friday morning. I was on my way to school, high school. I seen him at a bus stop. I didn't think anything of it other than there goes Kenny across the street. And he asked me where I was going. I said I was going to school. I asked him where he was going. He said he was going to school too. I might have said something like, yeah, right. And I turned away from him to look for, we had dollar vans back then. So I was looking for the bus or the dollar van. And before you know it, he was grabbing a hold of my jacket.
Jennifer, what happened after he grabbed you?
I felt something in my back. So I just assumed it was a gun.
Okay.
And I started walking. And I'm pleading with him the whole way. I'm trying to understand what does he want. And we get in front of this house. It might have been maybe the second or third house from the corner. And he kind of reaches behind me with his foot to push the door open. And he pushes me up the steps. We walk up the steps. I'm crying because now I'm inside. We walk up the steps, and I'm continuously pleading with him. I'm asking him, like, what do you want? Like, if you just want me to chill here with you, I will. And then he said I knew what he wanted. He pushed me down on the bed. We wrestled for my clothes because all I could do was hold my pants like this, as tight as I can. I don't know why it didn't dawn on me to like really fight. I just held on to my pants, and he'd hold my arms down, and he squeezed the sides of my stomach so hard. And so I'd let go, and as soon as I let go, he'd grab my pants. It was like a tug of war. After a while, I just got tired. I just felt maybe if he hurry up, I could just hurry up and leave. After he got off top of me, he stood in the mirror and he beat his chest.
Oh no, Joe.
And he said, I'm the man, I'm the man. And so I'm asking him, please let me go.
So that was a clip of the victim, Jennifer Howe. She was on The Real, and she was giving an account, and I purposely let it play because I a lot of people don't get to hear an assault victim actually give their testimony. I've heard it tons of times.
Damn.
And I've heard much worse than what she said, right? And there's no doubt in my mind that she's telling the truth. I don't have to think twice about it. It's just different when you hear people talk about what they can actually remember from it. Mind you, this is 1994. It's almost
94.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This isn't a couple weeks. She can remember vividly these details
20
from 1994.
20 years.
You know what I mean? So yeah, no doubt in my mind.
20.
So we're talking about Nicki Minaj. Excuse me. This segment, because Nicki Minaj has been in the news quite a bit lately, and one of the reasons why she's been in the news is because her husband failed to register as a sex offender in California because he was convicted of assaulting Jennifer Howe in 1995. And so that's a lifelong tag. It's like herpes. It just doesn't go away, right? And so he's everywhere he goes from here on out in his life, he's got to let them know, hey, I was convicted of a sex crime. And he failed to do that in California. It gets even deeper because we didn't get a chance to let it play, but you can go watch the interview yourself. But it gets deeper because she says that she's been harassed and intimidated and offered money, bribe, threatened by Nicki Minaj, people in Nicki Minaj's camp.
Yeah.
So this is where this is getting crazy, right? And again, I have zero reason to. She isn't one of these victims who waited 20, 25 years to say something.
Say anything, right?
right?
She not looking for no money.
She did what she needed to do. It was done. It was handled. She moved on with her life. And I would imagine she's been trying to heal since 1994, right?
She said that she's had to move 3 times because they have been trying to intimidate her, recant her stuff so he can get it dropped so he doesn't have to register as a sex offender. Right.
And I believe that.
They have tried to pay her multiple times. She's moved 3 different times. She says she's tired of it. That's why she's coming public now. Mind you, they were both 16 when this happened in 94. He took a plea deal instead of going to trial, in my belief, in my opinion, because he knew he was going to get convicted.
Oh, absolutely.
He was going to get the book thrown at him. So he got, 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Did his 5, came home. The first person he went after when he came home, his current wife right now, who was 16 in high school, and he was an adult, 20 years old.
He's a sick man, and whether or not anybody wants to admit it, the proof is there. It's not something we're making up. Mm-hmm. And I have zero reason, like I said before, I have zero reason to believe that she's lying. No reason. There's nothing that she said that I went, I don't know about that.
Right. That wasn't
right. Exactly.
Tough to listen to, dog.
Right, and which is why I let it play, because I think a lot of people don't get to hear that. So then, when you hear a woman say, "This man did this to me," let him tell you what happened, and I bet you won't think the same, because a lot of the times the women and the victim don't get their just due. Right, they're making it up. Oh, you were drunk. Right. You were high.
They find a way to shame the victim.
They immediately find a way not.
What was she wearing?
What was she wearing? But she was dancing with him all night.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Silly shit like that. That's why I wanted
heard
to hear
that
it.
he was younger than her when he did that shit. He was like
both
14. They was 6.
They was both 16.
I heard some shit saying
He may have been
like
younger than her
14.
by a few months or some
They were
silly
both
shit
the
like
age
that.
of 16.
Yeah.
Like, you going to be older than Trey for what? 2 months?
3. I think it's 3. Yeah. No, 2. No, you're right. You were right. 2 months. 2 months. Yeah.
So y'all the same age.
Right.
But he's older than me, though.
But he's older than you.
Technically.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, but so just thoughts on, Nicki Minaj has also been in the news, obviously talking about COVID-19 and whether or not why she would not get vaccinated to go to the Met. And then she made a tweet talking about a family member who got swollen testicles as a result of the vaccination, which all the doctors and everybody immediately.
Asian people came out and was like, "Bitch, you lying."
Yeah,
immediately
debunked it. Like, no, that's not how that goes.
Stop lying.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you just don't want to get the vaccination, just say you don't want to. So
it's okay to say that.
I mean, check the Vegas report. That's all I say. The Vegas report is a database they have for adverse reactions to vaccines. That hospitals must report, in which they aren't really. So, shit. I mean, that sounds like a motherfucker with swollen nuts. Everybody be coming out like, yeah, man.
My nigga swollen.
They could come out waddling like a penguin and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Women of Atlanta.
Bye, y'all. This nigga here.
My wife gonna get that reference.
This nigga dirty.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Who's to say?
But honestly, she's fucked up, man.
It's a
and that's the question I wanted to ask. I mean,
she's really going through an identity crisis right now because she's older. She's like 37, 36, something like that. And she's no longer the young, hot rapping star, none of that. She's a mother.
She a mother now.
To a child whose father can't take them to school.
Facts. He can't
Think
go
about
anywhere.
that.
He can't
That fucks with your daily life.
She's 38, but yeah, you can't go.
She got to do
everything. Can't go anywhere near. You can't go
if
anywhere
it's
near
not
the school.
your choice that you can't take your twins to school, Bird, every day.
Let me ask you this question: why marry a guy who's a sex offender?
Because he was your crush when you was young.
In high school?
All that shit she said.
Yeah, but
he wasn't even in school when you was in school, bitch. He was in jail.
But
and older. The nigga was turning 21 when you were turning 17.
But why? I don't understand. You're Nicki Minaj.
Could have anybody, right?
Anybody.
She could have anybody.
That's who she picked.
He was
she
way
trying to
too
show
many
loyalty or
graduation
something?
classes.
I think
Like she
chose
proving her
somebody,
loyalty?
Like this is the thing, like I said.
Somebody that know
If
her.
it didn't happen the way it happened for some of us who are married, you would have to reach back to somebody that you dealt with yesteryears. Because you're not going to trust nobody that they're loyal to you because you now are a $100 million man.
Yeah.
You're not going to trust Bernice. You know she wants your
So
dollars.
because he knew her and fucked with her before she got the fortune and fame. That's why she.
I know
rocked
he's
with him now.
genuine. I know he's genuine.
But she has one of two options. She can either go back or she has to date somebody on her level, which is hard because she makes a ton of money.
Right.
Yeah.
And with
She don't have
that,
to
with
fuck
men
with
that
Drake.
make that kind of money, they fucking
But she
dead
tried that
bitches.
with Meek Mill. She tried that. That didn't work out.
They ain't work out.
There's some reports coming out eventually, something about a burglary and destruction of property on Meek Mill's part and in Nicki Minaj's home.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard about that. That's supposed to be coming to light here soon, so look out for that. But
He did something?
yeah, he did it after their breakup.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Again, celebrity life. Do you really want it?
Nah,
I tell you all the time. I don't
rather
want to
be
be
rich than famous.
That's why I
I'd
never
rather
wanted
be
to
rich than
yo,
famous.
I'd rather be rich than
rapper,
famous.
anything like that.
Not famous and rich, just rich.
Exactly.
I'd rather be wealthy and unknown.
unknown,
Yeah,
baby.
I don't want you to know because
Oh, yeah,
this
that's
shit
true.
is
Hell yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy. And then it's not as if the shit that happens to her isn't things that happen to people every day, but it's magnified because she's Nicki Minaj. Yeah,
Right.
she's Nicki Minaj, which
Exactly.
is, again, the question of why would you marry a sex offender? There's no doubt in my mind she doesn't believe that he could ever commit these heinous crimes.
She believes everything he says. We've all dealt with somebody that may have believed you a little bit more than all the other girls you dealt with before.
Yeah.
How long have they been married?
Good
I want to say it's been like, what, 4 years?
2019. They got married in 2019.
Oh, is it true that nigga came home and stuck his dick in some money, dog? Is that what that's?
And he
Dang.
came home to it.
As soon as he came home,
She
dog?
was sending him the money when he was in there. She was putting on the commissary, all that.
God damn, man.
I mean, I don't know.
That was her plan.
5
That's-
years
that's
in,
a bad-
in reality,
I want
is y'all like,
gangster.
y'all
That's
like
a
short
bad
time for
precedent,
real.
right? That's a bad precedent right there.
In the grand scheme of things, 5 years isn't as long as people would. Yes,
Yeah, so 5 years. I mean, people
not for
change.
what he not even accused. He admitted that he did.
When he admitted he did.
Yeah. I don't know, dog. I mean, think about the pool of people that you gotta meet. Shit, anybody could have been better than that, though, bro.
What you mean?
Like
Anybody.
somebody with that type of past. I mean, but I guess it's at the same time.
Are you talking about for her to marry?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I guess I'm also like, yeah, I mean, that's that man's past. That don't necessarily mean that that's what he's still doing, but that doesn't negate the shit. Like I'm
Right,
gonna always look at
right.
you differently
Yeah,
because of
And
that,
it's
you know
hard
what
to
I'm saying?
change that shit. Like,
Well, let me
It's
ask
hard
you.
to change your past.
That's some unchangeable shit.
yeah.
Your past is your past. You can't go back and
you
change
can't
it.
change
right.
change it. Yeah.
It's hard to change. Yeah.
Let me ask you this question: is this a situation of a leopard never changes his spots? A tiger will always have his stripes because he went to California. He knows the rules because it's been a while now. Yeah. He knows the rules. He knows that any state that he's changing residence to, he's supposed to let them know I'm a sex offender, and he didn't. He chose not to.
Is this all this dude is known for?
Is this just his character?
He just
I mean, is this just the type of guy he is?
he never know when he might have
I do
it.
what I want to do because then that would play into Jennifer Howe's she's not lying.
That motherfucker over there
This is the
talk about
character
something.
he is.
Right.
He just does whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Just in case
Attempted rape.
just in case that nigga planning on raping somebody again.
That's terrible. And you know what sucks? This
He said,
dude
what is he famous for?
Isn't famous for anything else. The
It's
first
a
thing he
rape.
says is attempted rape.
You're Nicki Minaj. Why would you
damn.
marry a guy like this?
His logo is yellow.
He's got to be bad for the brand right now.
That's what I'm
Really?
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that don't make any
Absolutely.
fucking sense to me, man.
Yeah.
None at all. That's
And then they already had the baby, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I mean,
And he locked into the
hey,
money.
listen.
Lock the fuck
If he could find a way to get the baby, he
Rick
locked in.
Ross, Lupe Fiasco. Who else was on that song, Malcolm? Rich niggas making poor decisions. That is a statement that these famous people live by. Rich niggas making poor decisions.
Yeah.
That is a poor decision.
Let me ask you this question: would you rather be a rich nigga making poor decisions or a poor nigga making poor
rich
decisions?
decisions?
No,
Make rich decisions.
poor niggas make poor decisions
Yeah,
too.
but they make rich decisions as well.
Which one would
too.
you rather? I know, but here's the question: would you rather be rich or poor making poor decisions?
of course you want to be rich because that's the only way you're going to buy your way out of this stupid ass shit.
You got a chance as a rich nigga.
They say money
Yeah.
can't buy happiness.
No, but it can buy a lot of things.
It can buy a
buy
lot of things that
That'll
make you
That
happy.
make me happy.
Exactly.
In other words, money can buy it.
Makes me really happy.
Because Nicki trying to buy that nigga out of a rape charge.
She is. I mean, she really is. She's really attempting.
Allegedly
She's trying to
offered
get.
her $20K.
Yeah, she's trying to make a rape charge. That's not even enough. For 120K?
Well, here's the thing. What she's trying to do is put together some semblance of a family. It's what she's trying to do. Do you understand that this man can't go to soccer games,
No, Chuck
Anywhere
E.
with
Cheese.
kids?
T-ball, anything with kids?
Can't
he
go to
can't
Chuck E.
be
Cheese
around.
or nothing.
Fucking
Birthday parties.
Sky Zone,
you're done.
launch jump off.
His
none of
kid
that.
is going to grow up doing these
Graduations, you're
activities. We
done.
all played sports, ran track, played baseball, football, basketball.
He had all
He can't come to
virtual
none of that.
graduations. Virtual graduations.
You're done.
So that's what she's throwing the money at.
Right.
She's throwing the money
be
at.
able to do that.
He can have a semblance. They can have some semblance of a family.
Right.
That's what it is. And that to me,
The nuts
what's
already been
irritates me
busted,
because she is a role model, an idolization for a lot of these girls and women.
Yeah. The wrong kind too, Jack.
She's terrible.
Yeah. I definitely don't want
But
my
at the
daughter
same
to
time, like y'all
talk
said,
that
devil's
bullshit.
advocate shit, it's just like, damn, this is my husband. We got kids together. I want him to be a part of the kids. You know what I'm saying? Extracurricular activities. It's fucked up though.
You up to the shoulders in the quicksand. You might as well just try to get out of it now.
She looked past
What I say
that.
life is about. Choices.
It's always.
Fucked up, man.
Everybody got choice.
You gotta live what you choose.
She shouldn't have married a nigga had kids with him because she already
chose
know
that.
what the fuck that's gonna happen.
gotta live.
There's no doubt in my mind he sweet talked her, told her,
gave her
listen,
all that.
this is bullshit, man. They've been, you know, they ain't doing I ain't doing shit to that
It
girl.
ain't go like that.
And I was stuck in this situation. I really didn't have a choice.
E40.
Dick
I had
her
to make
down from the ceiling and all that.
She
type
wanted
shit.
it type shit. You know what I mean?
Gave her all that.
And Nicki's like, yeah,
But
okay, I believe you.
What if he was really genuine though? Was like, I did some shit as a fucking teenager. It was a mistake. I knew I was wrong.
And she still married her?
No, but she's publicly.
She's as
came
dumb
out-
as she looks.
No, Vic. She has publicly came out and said that he didn't do that. He's told me he didn't do that.
Did you marry
That's
a
not what
rapist?
happened.
Yep. Got him off his charge? Nope.
That's lunch.
40.
Damn, see, that's terrible, man.
You sounded just like
And like I said, I mean, and to go from that, what I really realized is that she is really almost, in my opinion, almost retarded.
She's brainwashed.
Because then she makes this statements about, listen, we talked about vaccinations on episode 1, who's get vaccinated, why you will, why you won't, blah, blah, blah. We talked about all those things. But her reasoning for not getting vaccinated was one of the dumbest
Because her
things.
cousin's friend husband balls blew up.
Blew up.
You only worry
Now,
about that if
and
you
this-
got balls. She don't even got balls.
To me, I'm be honest with y'all. To me, it sounded like the motherfucker had blue balls. Shorty wasn't giving him no ass, and he had blue balls.
yeah.
Yeah, tell your cousin to fuck her man.
vaccination. Right. It ain't got nothing to do with no vaccination.
But again, so rich niggas making poor decisions.
Yeah.
Because why would you lead with that on Twitter? Why, of all the stories you could tell?
Nigga been
That's
known
the
to come
one you
on
came
Twitter.
up with?
She but she got a history of
people
saying
like-
stupid
like
shit on
shock
Twitter
trauma,
though,
man.
dog. Yeah, she got a history
mean
of
shock
saying
trauma?
stupid shit.
Drama.
No, trauma.
Trauma and trauma for your mama and the baby mama.
Because why I mean, I don't understand it. And it goes to like whoever her PR, excuse me, her
Shock value
PR person
shit.
is like,
Shock
yo, you
artist.
just as retarded as they are.
They said it was current civil.
Go ahead, man.
Come on, man. But that would make sense if it was Karen Civil though.
Yeah.
Because
This is why
I
she-
would have been like, yo, why the fuck would you tweet that? You got to call your artists and your clients in at some point in time, like, yo, quit with the dumb shit.
Yep.
You fucking up the brand. You fucking up the money.
Paul
why a lot of them-
Rosenberg.
a lot of
Trey,
them
remember them
motherfuckers-
Eminem CDs? Paul Rosenberg comes like, I hear you shooting your gun out back. You can't shoot your fucking gun out
Man,
back.
I love those skits on that joint.
Great
But-
shit.
But because
Classic shit.
he was always so pissed off, and I could tell they were genuine too.
Yeah.
He's like,
Probably real voicemail.
yeah. What the fuck?
Say
and
Trey,
ran back like, yo, I gotta get this shit on
say
the album.
Trey gave me a copy of your CD, and I just fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that shit's real, dog.
Listen, man, incompetence is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
This
All
is-
time highs.
This idiocracy we living in, dog.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So just
Killing us
respect.
today,
Just,
bro.
just,
He killing.
I
When
wasn't gonna say nothing on
He's
that
not
one.
even touching the rim right now, bro.
He went to his notes.
Yeah, he's not even touching the rim right now, nigga. Them
Going for
motherfuckers
it.
going straight in.
Going for it. Niggas
Fire.
called me out. All right, I'm
Go
going
ahead,
for it.
Dre. You on fire out here, bro.
yeah, just expect stupid shit to happen on this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, well, expect stupid shit from stupid people.
No question.
And to me,
And they having babies. Remember that.
they got the
They
nerve to
having a lot.
reproduce.
They
nigga.
having a lot of them. They
That
fuck
shit
at
is
a high
wrong,
rate. Stupid people and rabbits. You know what
I
I'm
should have
saying?
known she makes poor decisions when I seen Safari dancing around in her fucking videos.
She was only with that
I
faggot
should-
because Kenneth was locked up.
Right.
She chose a
It's just a
faggot
path-
over the rapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
But that way she keep the
Another
coochie
bomb
intact.
dropped.
Another,
She keep the coochie intact because he ain't going fuck because
lining
he
good.
gay. Yeah.
another Haitian scam artist.
Because I don't understand why he would give Erica Mena anything. If I was with Erica Mena, she wouldn't have no time to do shit at all. Because I'd be in that all the time.
He gay.
He got to be gay, bro.
Nigga told
He got to
her-
be.
Nigga told
She
her,
be begging for a family. Nigga,
This
he
just
just be
ain't for
sitting there
me.
like, nah.
He like, this just ain't for me.
He ain't making poor decisions. Must be something well.
He already got 2 kids. He made poor decisions.
Hey, his daddy told him don't let his dick make a bum of him, and he took it literally. He took it literally.
All right, so yeah, that look. Last words on
Damn, man.
Did she have a nickname? Barbie something?
Or Barbs.
Barbs. Anything?
Barbs.
They gonna be on
last statements on Nicki Minaj. Dre, go ahead.
Yeah, Bobby's gonna
Nicki
be on our
Lewinsky.
line, but you know, it's just all a distraction, y'all. It's a fucking distraction. Wake the fuck up, y'all.
There we go.
Check the chemtrails.
There we go.
Look in the sky. It's getting real, y'all.
Biden don't like niggas.
War's coming.
Right.
You see, onion grass ain't even growing no more.
This is all an attempt to get y'all niggas to get the vaccine. That's all
War
it
is
is.
coming.
Right.
Yeah, but imagine, but when you say that, just think about that when they was like, "Damn, your
your
husband
superpowers.
ain't." They say, "Nigga, your husband ain't ready." They say, "Hey, man, that motherfucking vaccine."
Yeah, he switched it up. What about the vaccine though?
Say, man, yeah,
Niggas say he ain't ready.
What
She
they
said,
gotta do
what
with
about the
anything?
vaccine?
Right.
Y'all niggas not talking about the vaccine.
Right.
You
He
know?
moved the goalpost and switched it for a fucking field goal.
She moved the fuck out the goalpost.
Soccer joint goal.
That joint hit the NBA 2K court flip. She did that bullshit on it. She said, "Oh
went
no,
street.
yes, she did, dog."
Bird, last words.
Damn, nigga, you a sag too, Mo.
I don't believe
You should know better.
Fuck, I mean, you got to lay in the bed you made, man. You're like, it's
You could be
fucked
in the
up.
bed with a lot of people. Nicki Minaj is not bad.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I mean, you just gonna have to-
I'm just saying, bro. You
creative
could be
player.
in that bed with a lot of people. Nicki Minaj is rich as fuck.
Yeah,
And,
them how to deal
and she
with
done
it,
had
man.
more than enough work done.
And leave the girl alone, man.
Yeah.
The fuck, let her live her life. Y'all going about
That's
y'all
my
life
thing.
and let her live her motherfucking life. Shit's old. It's done.
bad.
Fuck that shit.
Also,
You
the
know what I'm
bad
saying?
part
Fuck it,
is
man.
y'all giving niggas that's got like them kind of cases in jail. That's giving them niggas hope. You don't want them niggas in jail. Say, man, yeah, I'm gonna be like that nigga Kenneth. When I get out, I'm gonna put my dick smooth in some money when I come home.
Nah, yeah.
Vic, last words.
Vic finna go put his dick in some crypto.
Nah, for real. Nigga about to slide in some Bitcoin like shit.
Dick my dick in this motherfucker.
Soon as that
Fucking shit out blockchain.
He bought the card. He bought to slide in some Cardano.
soon as that nigga come home,
XRP in this bitch.
Like shit.
Take that dick. Go ahead.
Take this XR penis.
Go ahead, Vic.
I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed. I mean, she loves who she loves, and she made that choice. And like Barry said, she got to lay in that bed.
right here, end of the day.
I mean, again, I agree with Primo as far as I'm saying. Yeah, leave that woman alone, man. And she living her thing, but I guess now making it another thing where she about to go on a tour. She about to get paid.
We don't know. We don't know.
We don't.
We don't
It's
know.
in,
We're
it's
assumption.
in,
It's an
yeah,
assumption.
we're assuming. I haven't confirmed that, but I think I did hear something about a book tour.
I mean,
I think that's the girl
that's
for
her.
the gymnast. The gymnast girl. I'm sorry, Vic. The
Yeah.
gymnast girl. The doctor that raped the gymnast girls.
Oh, they about to go on
they
tour?
doing
Dr.
it.
Nassau.
Okay, all right, man. That's
are.
why we couldn't confirm
They
it.
been
Right, that's
standing
why I
up
can't
too.
say.
Yeah,
But you know what it is.
Yeah, good for them.
That's also their story too. Like
Right,
the unfortunate side of that story, but
Yeah.
that's their story too. And they're
And-
to do what they want with it.
And shame on you, FBI, for not listening to him when they told
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
This nigga fucking raping little girls and making them gold medalists. What type of game is he on?
9 years old.
He
bro.
fucking these little
He
girls.
getting them when they 9 years old.
I'm not a death penalty guy,
Sick,
but I would consider
Death
it.
penalty. I told you,
Ace.
21 gun salute niggas
Yeah.
like that. They need to bring shit like that back. Stone niggas like it's back.
Mexican
in the day for
Fire
shit
Squad,
like that.
yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Gotta match the effort.
Finish up, Ace.
She pretty much got to just lie in that bed, man. It's not really going to impact her. Well, it is going to impact her now because the culture we in right now with this Me Too, it kind of extended.
Yeah.
They put an extended clip on that thing,
No bullshit.
and they still going after people. And I think this is the way it's going to be moving forward for the future.
And
So
and the women aren't afraid to speak up too.
No,
not at all.
They've been and they should. They've been empowered, and you should speak up because Cuomo about to get it.
yeah.
He about to catch it now for some shit that happened in
you also
05.
You also got to look at what record label Nicki on. You know what I'm saying? She's on Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? It's ran by
Universal.
She not on Cash Money, Young Money no more.
Universal.
It's just straight Universal.
Universal.
But she was. But she bought up by Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? She's bought up by Lil Wayne and Birdman. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, my last words on Nicki Minaj and her husband are, obviously we let that clip run for a little while because I believe victims. I believe in the system is the way it is. It's your job to prove to me that you didn't rape her.
I believe that she's
You know what I
telling
mean?
absolute
That you did.
truth,
That you didn't assault her. I'm not going to tell her
But
to
aren't
prove.
you innocent until proven guilty?
But
I'm not going.
said
I'm not.
I'm
He already
guilty.
he already did the whole
That's it.
plea.
That's
yeah.
all.
He already did
It's
the whole
over
plea.
with.
Yeah.
He did his time for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
The
not gonna-
government got it on record.
Yeah, he already
He a
plead,
rapist.
Yeah. He
I'm
already
not
plead.
going to ask a victim to prove to me that you got raped.
Right.
That's crazy to me.
Right. And what's her name? She was out there like Diane Sawyer and shit. She's like, now what did he do?
I mean, they just, I mean,
he
that's,
grabbed you. She was trying to get the whole everything.
I mean, shit. Diane Sawyer had some of the great. She had the Whitney giant. I don't smoke crack. I'm too rich for crack. All right, look, we gotta move on. Stay with us. We got lunch and ask questions with Bird next.
Oh shit.